Hello everyone, and this is Maradius, and today we are continuing my 100% run of Super Mario Odyssey. So next up we have Bowser's Kingdom, except JK, it's not. We actually got to go back to Ruined just to make sure nothing else popped up. But then we can do... I need to change my getup. This looks a little silly. Infiltrating a castle. Good to see you, Luca Leva. All right, what outfit today? I don't know. I really like the cowboy hat and the explorer outfit for some reason. We're just gonna go with that. We definitely have to do a lot of exploring anyways. Excuse you? You're not gonna let me go back to Ruined? Well, okay then. That's kind of rude. But fine, we will actually do Bowser's Kingdom now. Well, obviously we want to grab stuff here while we can. Okay, so there's a Goomba switch. It's not the... I always forget the name of it, the female Goomba. Let's not die to stupid reasons, please. Yeah, I think this is 10. Maybe I went over, but it doesn't matter. I see those coins over there. Might as well grab them. Stack up above the wall. Well, that you could say that about the coin stacks we're going to grab. Nothing over there. Okay, well, we want to grab these. I don't think there's anything over there, so just go grab these, and then let's move on to the next section. Okay, enemies are being mean today. Right, that you can, I guess, use Pokeos on this section. Alright, let's take a good look around. Okay, there's just a moon chilling out over here. Okay, I mean, like, I'll take it. I didn't realize I was in a trajectory that was sending me off the edge. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, I've already been using the Pokeo. I don't need an explanation how it works. Thank you. Alright, already off to the next section. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was one there. It's like they really wanted you to have the Pokeo when you grabbed it, but it looks like that's not the case. Get out of the way, thank you. Oh, a bunch of little simple moons here and there. Okay, I was a little slow in my movement there. He's just dead. Gone. I want to see those guys are called like Stairface Ogres or something. But that doesn't quite sound right. It's something close to that, but... I don't know. Anyways, he was not very much of a guardian, was he? Smart bombing. Okay. Easy enough, but... Alright, let's see what we got. Just gotta check for anything. Okay, they just stuffed a bunch of mini Goombas in a crate. That's totally not strange at all. Yep, gotta grab these regional coins. Okay, check the other side as well, and then we should be good to move on. Definitely it's interesting for this game that they decided, what if we went with a different theme for Bowser's Castle instead of the usual? Definitely made this a lot more memorable than it would have otherwise been. Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, obviously we go to the next. There's nothing really left to do on this section. Oh, well, no, there is. Get back here, Pokio. Not done with you quite yet. Sneaky regional queens. Just, I mean, to be fair, there's not like a whole lot of places to check for stuff. So, as long as I pay a decent amount of attention, we should be fine. And like, I'm gonna have to pretty much go over this whole kingdom thoroughly anyways. It's really only the last part that kind of really opens up. I mean, I guess this part does a little. Feels like I gotta blow this up just to be safe. Okay, that was not the points on this level seem easy. Yeah, they do so far. But we'll have to wait and see till the later sections where it really starts getting more open, because they really make these starting sections very linear. I think there was one, or there's some up over here, right? Oh, okay, yeah, no, they were just up here. Close enough. And they're always easy until you find out you're missing like 10, and then it becomes not so easy. Okay, my bad. Okay, that's just gonna be like that. Alright, another free moon. I mean, I guess Bowser's just not really doing much with them here, is he? Alright, come on, that was close enough. Oh, that was actually close enough. Alright, let's see what's over here. I see those coins down there. Trying to be sneaky, but not getting past me this time. Alright, it looks like that's all the ones there. It looks like okay, there's just blocks there. Let me just use Pokeos here. Okay, oh, there's coins over there as well. Don't want to miss those either. We'll get that moon in a moment. Okay, not quite what I was intending to do there, but whatever. It really feels weird when you poke into the side of the angled roofing. But oh well. Alright, that's the second courtyard done. There's just like the first courtyard and then the main area. I think. Yep, gotta fight the Brutals. Because they're still thinking it's a good idea to keep working for Bowser and just defend his place. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't realize it just had a moon sitting out here in the open. Okay. And of course they have purple coins on the other side. I almost missed that moon. There's a hole in the wall there to poke into with a Pokio. Okay, no, it wasn't a moon. It was just coins. Okay, that was maybe a bit of a waste of time. That would have been fine if I just ignored that. Sometimes you can't know until it's too late. Well, time to go to the tourist destination inside Bowser's Kingdom. Who knows why there's just... New Donk City civilians chilling here. Like, oh. I will buy the samurai helmet and the gear because we do need that for another moon here. Minimize backtracking, ignoring the fact that we're gonna have to backtrack anyways. Just a moment. You want to get a look, see what's going on inside? You gotta be dressed for battle, friend. Then armor, you look like a samurai. We'll step right in. But why though? Did Bowser say that, or you just? I don't know, man. Still a pretty neat sub area. Just wait a moment. This is probably the secret moon. That's good enough. All right. Still a very neat moon. Or sub area. They do find all sorts of interesting spots to hide these 2D areas, which is pretty neat. Well, how do we get up in there? It's probably simple. Okay, yeah, it's just literally go up there. All right, let's move one of these statues into place. Jizzo all in a row. And then we can move one into this spot, right? Yeah, because Mario's health is not heavy enough. Just more Jizzo chilling down here. Who knows why? But I'll take another free moon. Good, where it works for me. Secret black market Jizzo statues, I guess. Main courtyard, but we're not doing that quite yet. What stuff they got right? Another Jizzo statue. Okay. We'll be a little slow as we try to deduce where the moon is. Assuming there even is a moon here. I don't really know, but I'm not sure why else they would put this here. Well, there's a blank painting, so we're gonna have to come back later. All right, come on. Are you telling me there's no moon here? I mean, thanks. I guess I didn't really need that too much. I don't think. Did I miss something on the other side? Like, come on, you're telling me there's no moon, no nothing from this Jizzo statue? Okay. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. Let's hop on top, make sure nothing up here. Nope, there's coins. And then where does this goes all the way over here. I did know there was a secret area over here. I just didn't realize that's how you get to it. Climb up, Mario. Alright, well, do we need these guys to break a specific one, or what? Well, maybe it really is just kill them all. Okay, I was a little slow there. It's fine. A little slow there as well, but it's okay. They really just kind of stand there until you get into position for them to slam down, huh? Well, there's no point in destroying all those boxes. Unfortunate, but you know, sometimes you just gotta check for signs. Yeah, it's a little off. It's fine. I was about to say, if that didn't give me a moon, then like, what was the whole point? Probably should be picking up these coins, but it's fine. Grab the moon, please. Thank you. Exterminate the ogres. I mean, like, well, that is technically what we did. Like, that is kind of crazy that they're like, oh, just eliminate every last one of them. Could use a little friendlier wording. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't really know how you... I should probably just stop talking. All right, let's... Well, obviously they're gonna want us to fight. The only purpose of those are just hearts? Okay. Their ship is really losing members. Yep, the wedding's almost here. The boss is getting ready to keep up ahead. But you two can scram, because you're definitely not invited. Alright, well, let me... Okay, I need to aim properly, apparently. I forgot how this fight works. Easy enough anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, come on, throw the bombs. And there we go. Tear it down. Now we just gotta do Topper. She's dead. Just blows up Bowser's fancy gold statue. There's gonna be no one left piloting this ship. Hey, the boss wasn't kidding when he said you two were persistent. I owe it to the family, to all the brutals, to come at you with everything I got. Yeah, because we killed them all. You might want to try a little bit harder, just saying. Well, he's, of course, easy. We really did end up fighting them in reverse. Well, you're not really going to survive much doing that. I mean, despite the fact that he just exploded in front of us and this statue exploded, and the Brutals are no longer showing up on the ship, they just kind of said, well, we're going to go retreat back. This isn't worth it anymore, I guess. Well, this means we can go on to... Well, okay, no, I forgot. There's Mecha Brutal at the end. And after that's pretty much when they call it quits. This is pretty big and wide open here. At least compared to the rest of the place. I'll take some coins. Some of the leftover gold from the statues, I presume. Okay, there's just one coin there. It really is kind of funny when you think about it, because, like, there was no real point to Bowser stopping here. I guess other than to mock Mario and just head off to his wedding. Like, Bowser's kind of just not doing anything here but chilling. You kind of wonder why he did it. And he certainly had plenty of time to just leave. Let me just make sure there's nothing on the other horn. No, there might be later, but not yet. don't fall off, please. Thank you. I just get back up on top of the roof instead of falling down like a silly person. All right, more coins over here. Making pretty good progress on those coins. I see. This is probably to go in the room inside, I think. Yep, sure is. Kind of weird to just have a power line that goes in like that. I don't know, maybe Bowser just wants to make his kingdom fun. Maybe he doesn't actually hate Mario as much as he pretends to. There aren't any like real point in doing that. I mean, yeah, I see there's quite a lot, but I already kind of knew that. Grab you. Grab you. Who knows why Bowser just has moons in his moat like that? It must be just pretty worthless, honest. Anything down here? No? Nothing. Okay. Bit weird. I mean, I guess they want you to go over there. Oh, well, okay, yeah, I guess you're just supposed to parkour over here with the Pokio. My bad. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Okay, I see that. But where... Okay, no, it's just... Yeah. I will require another Pokio, please. Thank you. Okay, come on, aim properly. Thank you. I mean, I guess I didn't really need that, but you never know until it's too late. Grab these. More or less, thank you. And let's see. That seems like a pretty serious health violation, but Bowser is no stranger to health violations. Thank you for the moon. So there was something you had to actually use the ogre to break something. They did a whole lot of nothing. They finally did something. Walking along these rooftops for so long, I got lost. But I found the power moon, so it's not all bad. Yeah, I've kind of done that a lot too here, Captain Toad. Just walked along the rooftops and just stumbled across a power moon. It's more likely than you think, honestly. I don't need to be under him. Just go up the proper way. Right, you can use Pokios to kill him. I kind of forgot. It's kind of irrelevant now that he's dead, but in theory you could. Just take a ride along here. Okay, not quite like that. Definitely not quite like that. But it's fine. I mean, I guess now we can just poke these guys in the forehead. Rip Bozo, you will not be missed. Especially since you're going to come back shortly anyways. Grab these. And now we're up here. I see that spot. Okay, it's just coins again. Whoopee. Looks like that's about it for there. Let me take a look here. Okay, there's purples over there. It's kind of funny to think about that, like, if Mario didn't have Cappy, this whole kingdom would be not really traversable at all for him. We'll grab this checkpoint, but I think there's still a little bit more to do. We kind of are running out of opportunities to get coins, though, which is a little worrisome. There's probably some in some of the sub areas, though, for being honest. So there's that whole area down there. You can't open up for me? That's kind of rude. Nothing here? Oh, okay, there's something over there. Give me a moment to make my way over. This would definitely be nice to have a Pokio for, but I think this frame... Yeah, I can just do that. Alright, that's convenient. Alright, well... Get these guys out of the way. I mean, like, we don't really need to do much. My bad. Let's just grab this and go. I'm the highest. I'm taking this to the highest point in the kingdom. I mean, like, it probably qualifies as the highest point in the kingdom now, but still. Anyways, turbo nozzle moment. Okay, it just removes all of your flowers. That's fine. Actually, if I missed it, that would have been really bad. That's not me today. There's a few more things to check over here. 4,444 coins. Wow. Quite something. All right, let's see. Maybe I. Yeah, I'm not making that. We'll just warp up to the top. There's so many checkpoints here. Like, I get it, but it's just kind of a little, Do we really need quite that many? No! I didn't need to fall down all that way. It's fine. Well, now we're below 4,444 coins. That's really unfortunate. It's not really that unfortunate because I can just get it back in no time flat, but still. There's just like nothing here. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take the coin stacks, but like, you couldn't be bothered, but just like, not even any regional coins here. Come on, game, you're better than that. All right, well, I guess we don't have much choice but to just keep on going. Just come on, get knocked into poison. Thank you. We're gonna need a Pokio here, aren't we? Well, I don't mind backtracking to grab a Pokio. It's fine. It's not that far of a trek anyways. Hurts a little that I'm so low on HP, but we'll manage. I hope. All right, what's back here? Was there any point to doing this, or was it just... Oh, let's see. Oh boy, coins. Can I get it like a moon? Can I like actually... Okay, there we go. Now we get a moon. All right, now we can go continue on just a little bit further. Imagine being Bowser and just like you see Mario show up and it's just like, actually, there's something else I gotta do real quick. I will see you later. And he goes and jumps off. How mad would that make you as Bowser when you're just trying to taunt Mario and he just doesn't even care? Let's hold on, that's good to know. Anything on the other side? No. Can I like go around? Do I have to like engage Bowser right now? I know it's gonna force me into it. That's fair. You're too late. We're off to our wedding ceremony on the moon. Gwahaha. He really was just standing there to gloat. Oh, Bowser actually doing something reasonable. Meanwhile, the Brutals won their revenge. This is a pretty neat boss. It's just kind of really silly if you think about it. Well, we just need some Pokeos. Also, the fact that they're using Bowser bombs kind of implies that they're kind of borrowing this from the tech from Bowser. I tried to see if I could do multiple hits in one cycle, but I guess not. That's just wasn't meant to be. Man, if only they didn't build this mostly out of wood. I mean, like, I ignore the fact that I'm kind of doing bad here. Well, I almost did it. Gosh, why can't you use that invincibility stuff more often, you know? I mean, like, probably because it requires a certain amount of energy that they just don't have. Okay, messing up just a little bit. Probably should grab another heart. There should be one over here. Just so I don't have to do the whole fight over again if I mess up. Which, you know, is a possibility for sure. Why do they even have Pokeos? Like, can't they see that it's quite a detriment to allow Mario to have access to Pokeos? Where was the last one? All the way back there. And there it goes. Technically speaking, they weren't even in that anymore. They already got launched away. When you damage each of the cockpits. Or, well, maybe it... I don't know, maybe it doesn't work that way. It's really hard to say with such peculiar tech like that. So now is it going to force me to go to Moon Kingdom, or can I, like, do other stuff here? You're one step away, and Bowser flew off to the moon. Well, he was always going to do that. We could chase after him now. Just throw me on that globe. Or, get this, we don't. Because I would kind of like to, you know, actually do... I want to use that shortcut. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we can start back here. This still won't open. Maybe if I ground pound this guy, he'll change his mind. Yep, now we can open the doors. Just think, if he never showed up, those doors never would have opened. What a terrible guard. Oh, this is Pokio sub room through sub area. I mean, I guess that probably applies to a few areas in the game, doesn't it? Well, I'll take these coins. No purple coins hidden back there. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to make sure I look carefully for this around here. They could very easily hide purple coins around the on the other side. No, don't fly all the way off. Fine, we can always get another Pokio. You did a lot of the gimmick. Yeah, it definitely allows for interesting movement options, which you always want to see with a capture. Gosh, I am not doing well with it though. I didn't really mean to jump on top of him like that. All right, so there's a key somewhere. Question is, where did they put the key? Oh, it's probably at the very bottom. That's what I guess, anyways. Yeah, I kind of just forgot to check down there. It's okay. Yeah, I think I would say I can probably get there without even using Pokio, but at the same time, like, every coin counts, and I probably don't want to waste that. Grab that, and now we gotta make our way all the way back up. Without dying. Easy enough. Grab some more coins, because why not? There we go. Nice and easy. All right, well, I could have sworn those coins weren't over there before. But they are now, so let's go grab them. And we'll probably want to head back to the Mecha Brutal Arena just to make sure we're not missing anything over there. And then, like, truly start working our way down. I could have sworn those purple coins weren't there before. And they probably weren't. Not the best way of doing that. It's fine. Well, there's probably going to be something up in that corner now. Yeah, I messed that up a little bit. It's fine. Do you think Bowser has to make use of the currency in his kingdom, or he just gets what he wants? Also, like, I have to wonder if, like, this is just a completely different area from... Okay, see, this door wasn't here before. This is a completely different area from the Bowser's castles. I mean, like, obviously it's a different castle. Also, we're just stealing all of his riches. But this is like his vacation kingdom instead, vacation home. He just has his whole kingdom that he rules on the other side of the world from where he normally is. Or at least that's what it would seem like. But Bowser just straight up has real estate everywhere, so who knows, really. I saw something, I saw a glow or something, but no. Now, I think we're going to want to land on that gate. Yeah. Let's, cause a little bit of property damage. Oops. I mean, you really shouldn't have had a moon in it if it was so valuable. Just a little bit of collateral damage as a treat. Okay, you just give me a coin. That was so worth it. Well, the other one better have something good. Okay, come on. There we go. Took longer than it should have, but we're doing fine. Grab these coins. Only missing 9 more. I think we'll easily have them all by the end of the kingdom. Won't have any silly moments trying to make sure we find the last one. You can see one of these horns having a moon, but maybe that's not until the moon rock. Yeah, that might be the case. Where does this go? Okay, it's a sub area. Neat enough. And it's just a Jizzo sub area. Really want you making use of them. But actually, ground pound. Okay, well, not. I don't know if Jizzos can break these, but I mean, I probably could if you landed on top of them, but like, good luck landing on top of them. We want to grab that coin stash. Now we wait. Okay, I'm stupid. I forgot I have to get off at the very top, not... Okay. Fine. Now we just make our way over, grab this other Jizzo, and then we can progress from there. Oh, this is simple enough. Really position it in the right spot. I still need to find the secret moon, don't I? Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Hopefully, anyways. And like it, okay, I see what I'm supposed to do now. Gotta take this guy all the way back so I can get a Pokio, because I somehow missed that first P-switch. I just didn't look around. It's fine. Things just go a little slower. Okay, I see what you're supposed to do now. Alright, well, it would require not being bad. Which I'm having a... Alright, well... That's unfortunate, but I think we should still be able to do it. Oh, wait, no. I see how you're supposed to do it now. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So you gotta... So these guys can't break that. Okay, good to know. You gotta move them both across. And then, like, you don't... That means you don't need the one on the center platform anymore. You can just bring that back. I don't know why I didn't do that before. I just made it needlessly harder for myself for some dumb reason. Let's not fall down. Yeah, I'm just a little slow sometimes. Actually, I should just pick up these coins, because, you know, doesn't hurt. And now we're supposed to take this one back, and we just gotta leap across the gap ourselves. Which is not that hard. Yeah, actually, I just want to double check to see if those platforms were possibly created by these. But they weren't. Don't fall all the way down, thank you. Okay, let's head back to the rest of the kingdom and figure out what we're doing. See those coins over there. Not quite the direction I intended to go. It's fine. Okay, so we're still like short 6 coins. So that could be bad. Okay, Mario. Okay, Mario. So I do it properly this time. See, it's not so bad when you just do it properly. Jeez. Alright, well now let's start working our way back. See what we can find. Hopefully the 6 remaining coins. We're not going after you guys again. I had enough of your BS. Yeah, Lakitu should be around here. I see the fish. I just don't see the man himself. Alright, come on. Where are you, Lakitu? Okay, he's right over here. I knew he was around here somewhere. I don't think he really wanted to be fishing in fire, poison, or mold. That just... I don't know, that doesn't seem like the wisest idea, but that might just be me. I mean, I guess with poison, you're kind of not really exposed to the worst of it. But, like, fire? Your line could burn up. What are you thinking, man? Alright, come on. Where's the big fish? I see small fry, but I'm hoping it's not expecting me to just fry all the small fry one after the other, because that would be really annoying. And there's lava fish in lava. Well, I mean, it kind of depends on the setting, but yeah, I do suppose in Mario there are fish in the lava. Yeah, it's scared him away. Just give him a moment. But, you know... I mean, I guess Lakitu, if he's an avid fisher, he would have... Okay, gosh dang it. I hate this. He would have fire-resistant fishing rod and line, probably. Come on, work with me here. Fishing, I hate this fishing. I hate fishing mechanics in general sometimes, but this is not helping. It's like I still don't like fully understand how this is supposed to work. There we go. Okay. Don't know what he was doing in the poison, but we fished him out, so it's all good. Alright, let's see. Did they add anything here? Looking like maybe they did not. Not really surprising if that's the case. I might as well use this, just take a quick glance if I can see any regional coins that I might have missed. Well, the answer is no, I can't see any, so that's a mild bit concerning. I guess we'll find out later whether it's a lot concerning, but for now it's okay. Can we go to like the sidewalls yet, or is that something you have to do later? Looks like that's just gonna be something that happens later. All right, fair enough. That still doesn't quite tell me where the remaining 3 purple coins are, which is unfortunate, but we'll figure out what to do. This painting's still not here. Go figure. You want to think this guy does something this time, or is it just... Because I'd like to think there's actually some purpose to bringing him. But maybe I'm not going to bother right now. Actually, I do need to go back. Something I forgot to check. Okay, no, nothing on these flags pulls yet. Might be later, but... Or, well, there will be later. I'm pretty sure of that, but not yet. But it's not a good look if I'm already missing 3. That's just really unfortunate. Was anything even really added in these earlier sections, or is it all just... Okay, well, there we go. Thank goodness I jumped off down there. All right, let's... Okay, you're sending me all the way over there. Let's see. It was back in Courtyard, right? Yeah, it should be. Grab a Pokio and then jump down. And then we'll have all of our goodies. We don't need to worry about being stupid and missing some. How did I miss this spot? Original run through though. Just me being silly though, I guess. Whatever, we got it now. I mean, like, I guess, like, technically speaking, maybe it didn't exist before, but I think it's more likely I just messed up. All right, we'll take a quick look to see if anything's changed in the other sections. If not, we'll go head over to the shop, buy our stuff, and then go to Ruin Kingdom. Yeah, it's looking like there just really isn't much that was changed. Which, fair enough. What does this lever do? It just... Okay. I guess you did have to backtrack in order to get that to work. All right, let's... Where is Talkatoo? He is all the way up there. All right, well, let's go talk to him. The point exists. Right over here. Okay. That's the moving wall? That... Oh, that does not sound... That's going to be an easy one to find. Where is there a moving wall? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's... Oh... You don't get a lot of customers? I wonder why. Buy that. Buy that. Good to know that we are funding Bowser's economy right now. Who knows why there's so many Jizzo statues around Bowser's castle? Because I would think that Bowser would not actually really want to have people protecting travelers. And then again, I guess it's always possible Bowser kind of maybe just hijacked the place from whoever was here before. I really should read some of these brochures, shouldn't I? Let's go do that. Castle that walled off this. Let's see. Well defended castle floating among glowing clouds. Industry Hanafuda cards. Okay. Local stairface ogres. Have to know New York. Okay. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Well, we kind of ruined some of the tourism industry here. That is unfortunate. Many tourists fall trying to evade. Why are there tourists trying to? It's so stupid. I don't know, man. Well, anyways, this is a moving wall, so I could see it being somewhere around here. But I'm not really seeing any avenues for anything to happen. So maybe not. Like I guess this is also a moving wall. I'm just not really seeing anything, which is quite unfortunate. I mean, it could also be referring to some sub-area, which... Yikes, if so. He says another spot I'm just forgetting about. This is a relatively simple kingdom. How am I missing stuff already? Jeez. Oh well, it just means we gotta take a look around. This is a treasure vault, so it's not going to really be here. Like, how many other moving walls are there? Can't really be a lot of places for it to be. Unless, of course, it's a sub-area, which... I mean, could be the case. There is, like... another one right there. So it could be, but I don't know. It just feels like this is the best place for it to be. I'm just missing something really obvious. Let me try doing this again. Yeah, it's just coins. Alright, well, let me think. Obviously, that goes to the treasure vault. Doesn't really look like there's a spot where you can slide in. Okay, messed up there. Let me just try a little. Maybe there is something I'm just being blind. No. Yeah, no. No. There's not anything there. All right. Where is the sub area I'm missing? It's clearly I'm missing something. I don't know where there's any other moving wall. I'm pretty sure this pipe was the shortcut. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't a shortcut. Nope, it was a shortcut. Okay. Take a look around. Yeah, I knew there was a moon right here behind the Odyssey. I don't know. Okay, I was like, I don't know what indication there was that was that one, but it's the one that's facing the wrong direction, obviously. Alright, well, I guess I just better get searching. There's probably a sub area somewhere that I just didn't find. Let's just take a look around. I mean, and maybe it's something with the Jizzo over here, because I didn't really figure out what he was supposed to do. But I don't, like, see any spot for a Jizzo to, like, actually go to, though. Problem. Just blind? I mean, like, probably, but still. Let's just go around as the Jizzo again, see what I missed. Like, it seems like it wants me to go over here. But there's, like, nothing over here. I mean, other than the life up part, but, like, that's not really that necessary. Like, it just feels so weird to have a Jizzo here and then just not do anything with it, you know? Go up a little further with it, I guess. Yeah, no, that's just gonna tire me out, and there's no indication of there being anything up here. All right, well, which moving wall could it possibly mean? I mean, besides sub area. Let me just see if Talkative will give me another one. It will be a pretty obvious indication that, yeah, I'm missing something. You're being stupid. Above the poison swamp. There's just a moon over there that I just completely missed. Wow. Just, wow. How did I miss that? Which one is this? Above the poison swamp. Okay, so it's not a sub area. We know that much. Question is, where is it? Past the moving wall. I mean, that really does feel like it should be right here, but make sure there's not more hidden stuff. Like a hidden notch for you to poke with a Pokio. Because that would be like the easiest answer of how I missed it. But I'm like not seeing anything like that. And while there was that notch on the other side that I did get. So it definitely would feel a bit redundant to do it that way. I guess I'm just really blind. Let me just get a Pokio perspective on this. I mean, maybe something up there. I'm just kind of at a loss here. I'm gonna get through Moon Kingdom. I need to get it out soon. I'm not seeing anything here either. Double check on the other side again, I guess. But this is definitely a bit yikes that I'm struggling so much with this one. Well, it'll probably be like super obvious in hindsight. Like, how did I not see that? I mean, like, there's just nothing. No secret entrance there. Just, bruh, where is it? There's not that many moving walls. It can't be in very many spots. Unless there's like a groove I missed on the wall you can poke. But I'm not seeing it, if there is one. Oh, there's a pretty good chance that we don't beat. I don't think we're gonna get through Moon Kingdom today. Not at this rate. Bowser's Kingdom is just really cooking me right now. Like that's the only. I'm surprised I live. This is the only other. Okay, I died right off the bat. Okay. I see how it is. Like, the moving walls are all over here. There's no other moving walls, are there? Outside of like sub areas, but like we already did all the sub areas that would have it. I mean, like, I guess I'll just double check around here. I don't have any better ideas right now. Just nothing down there. It doesn't look like it. Oh boy. No notch there. It's driving me crazy, man. Just genuinely clueless. Anything around here? Anything at all? Or is it? It's just more despair. Okay. Okay, this is just... I'm assuming there must be some other moving wall I'm missing if this isn't it. Alright, is there any other moons I'm missing talking to, or is this literally it? Okay, this is literally the only moon I'm missing, and somehow I don't know what it means by past the moving wall. I'm so cooked. I mean, it could just be... It could just be that I'm really stupid. Yeah. Okay, yeah. My bad. That was a really dumb one to miss, but... Fine, let's talk to, make sure we got it all. Sometimes there's something really obvious and you're just missing it because not paying enough attention. Alright, well, we're done here, which means it's off to Ruin Kingdom we go. Hopefully, unless it forces me off the moon, which it very well might. But we need to double check nothing in Ruin for us to go do. Anyways, the balloon is finally complete. We can get rid of all those scratch marks that have been with us for most of the game. The Odyssey is complete except for the fact that it can still go even further if we just get even more moons. Bowser's not getting away. We'll chase him all the way to the Moon Kingdom. You're gonna force me there? Okay. Alright. I'll play your game. really bold outfit to go with because, like, oh well, we're gonna crash Bowser's wedding by ourselves taking the place of the groom. When it's just a little bit presumptuous. Just saying. It still is really funny. They're just like, you know what? Let's go to the moon. Not the first Mario game to go to the moon, but it's still funny. Very ominous bells. Well, don't you look dapper? Those two must be over there. No time to dilly-dally. Let's go. About that, I think we actually are going to do quite a bit of dilly-dallying. Do I feel light on my feet? Yeah. Did they not teach you about the moon in Cap Kingdom? Bit unfortunate if they didn't. No, I guess this is technically a smaller kingdom, huh? Well, we got a moon on the moon. Go figure. Quite a bit of stuff we're gonna have to do. There's this whole 2D area we're gonna have to figure out eventually. We're not there yet. Any one of these rocks could contain a star because F you. Let's go check this rock over here. Check every single rock. You think Mario is a metahuman because he can breathe in space? No. So the thing is that, like, literally everybody can breathe on the moon. That's just something that you can do. Because you'll see all sorts of people that show up here. Now, Mario's a metahuman because he has insane jumping capabilities. Like, no one can really parkour around like Mario can. That's what makes him metahuman, not his ability to breathe in space. Because he can't really breathe in space. If you ever seen Super Paper Mario, he can't breathe there. In space there, he needs... Well, you use a fishbowl somehow. Another thing, I don't really know how that works. It just does, I guess. Grab that. But either way, he doesn't really need... He's not able to just breathe in space. The Moon Kingdom is just... They don't... Well, I mean, like, I guess, like, Super Mario Galaxy, he just does fine in space. But then again, so does everyone else. They kind of just hand wave it, really. So, I don't know. They're really inconsistent on that part. Oh, here's a star rock. Or, sorry, a moon rock. This is going to be annoying. Thank you. Speaking of, like, panic in midair like that. This looks pretty silly. Oh, okay. I see that pipe I missed over there. It's fine. We'll get over there in due time. And should I try to do the moon cave skip? I don't know the full details of how it works. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do moon cave anyways. It just might be a little fun thing to see. What advice do you have up here? Okay, why did I even bother asking? I mean, it is a nice view of the planet from here. Okay, okay. Okay. My bad. Easier to get over there from here anyways. Good old fuzzies in space. Alright, it's gonna make us go normal. Oh, no, we gotta grab those coins. Almost forgot. I'm gonna be sad if we miss coins here, but you just know I am. No, it's a smaller kingdom, technically speaking. So I think we should probably be able to get... I think we could probably beat the game. Base game, anyways. But hard to say, really. Let's go deal with these. I think they're called Astrolanciers. They're obviously just space versions of Mollusculancier from the seaside. And as to why they did that, I don't know. Anyways, dead. Not really a problem. That was the timer turn, so I don't need to go back over there yet. Let's grab the checkpoint, and then we'll go and grab... these. You need rocket flowers for this. Fun. Thank you. For some reason, in my mind, I thought there might have been like a taking notes here, but I guess not. Maybe that's let's grab these before I miss them. That might be a thing for let's get the moon rock. All right, it's fine. I can die. It's not really that much of a setback. It's just annoying. We got stuff over here. There's the moon rock, not to be confused with all the other moon rocks. Oh, there's taking notes over there. And we see some rocks like this back on the planet. We sure did. Easy enough. I'll take it. Any other stuff in this section? It's actually like, it really is just a shorter kingdom. For some reason, I thought it was much, much larger than it was. I mean, Moon Cave helps a lot with that. go over here. Yeah, I can tell that's where Bowser's moon wedding was, as if everything else wasn't incredibly obvious. Watch out, the hole back there is real deep. I'll keep that in mind. All right, let me just try real quick to see if I can do moon cave skip. I don't really know how it works. I just know that it is possible to do. Okay, well, it's not gonna work like that. Okay, it's just a bunch of wall jumps, right? 90-degree wall jumps, I think. Which are really finicky. Okay, no, I'm not. I got better things to do with my time. Reading strategy as well. To answer my riddle, should you really be answering questions right now? No. Yes, O'Bear, correct answers. There are so many other things you could be doing with your time. Do what you must. I am done. Okay. Well, time to do Moon Cave. Yep, it's really, really, really deep. And Bowser's just really done a makeover on the place. Weird, the gravity feels normal in here. To be honest, I don't think we really would be far enough in the... Come on, get on top. Don't think we would... That would have been deep enough to actually get us close enough to where the gravity would feel normal. Assuming you can even get... I want to say you can... Like, the gravity does increase a little bit as you get closer. But... Well, no. They're just making stuff up, really. Alright, good old buddy... Bare bones. Alright, let's take a look around. I didn't mean to press that button. Okay. I accidentally pressed the uncapture button. It's fine. How am I supposed to... Okay, I killed them instead of capturing them. We'll have to find a way to get those purple coins over there at some point. But I don't think parabones are the way to do it. Pretty sure there's just an alternative method. No. Maybe you can use the shrooms, honestly. Get rid of you. You know, maybe they don't even matter. Maybe, are you supposed to just shoot them? Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to do some really weird and wacky shenanigans to get over there. You're just supposed to shoot them. My bad. Do I need a life up heart? Nah. I mean, like, I might as well just... Would it really hurt to get, though? It wouldn't, is the answer. Alright, so obviously we need to get these coins down here. One that is still intact, honestly. Go on this lava pit for the key. Grab ourselves a free moon and then move on out to the next section. Okay. Now we have proper hammer bros instead of hand bros. Just demolish this wall. How are the troops supposed to use this to travel when it's blocked off like this? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the smartest design. Let's use the other tropical wiggler. Yeah. And now we want to go around this way. We want to grab these. Avoid you. Cry because we're gonna have to do this all over again. Okay, I messed that up just a little bit. Isn't there... Yeah. You need to go all the way over here. This is a moon in here. A pretty clever one, honestly. Hopefully it will take me all the way back where we were. Thank you. Thank you, game. That was very nice. I was worried that you wouldn't do that. Forgot the Moai's making an appearance here. I almost didn't make it, but we're fine. We're close to the end. Hello, Mr. Charging Chuck. Gotta make sure break all these because you don't know what might be in them. I need more coins that hurt. Oh, you can't do anything more there, so we'll just go along this way. Ignore you. And I guess technically you're supposed to use the charging truck to get across there, but it's fine. There's enough Champions Road to know that you can just, you don't need to be a charging truck to get across that, even if it does help. Back there, all right. Who knows what she's doing here again? Do you remember me? You were ever so rude to me back in the Cascade Kingdom. In fact, you were quite rude to all my darling Broodals, which is why we're all here now. Now, I do believe it's lunchtime for my newly powered-up chain Chompykins. You didn't really power him up, you just gave him more hats. Okay, I kind of let that happen. It's fine. Alright, well, she's still, like, pretty much just as easy as she was back in Cascade. Not really much has changed. Other than just having to actually... Okay, yeah, my bad. It doesn't really matter. It's fine. Oh, whoop. Rip Chain Chompykins. I don't think you're coming back. So if we're talking about rude, you were the one who tried to kill me first. Heck, I didn't even try to kill you, given by the fact that you just keep coming back. I clearly just got you out of the way. So I don't know. Alright, well, somewhere in this kingdom are 3 regional coins. Okay, well, I spotted the 3 regional coins. Are there, like, I'd say, like, are there any actual residents of this? Okay, these are just lunar life forms, apparently. They don't look like lunar life forms. Just read this real quick. Just take these. Yeah, the interior definitely has different gravity for some reason, if you remember. Yeah, I guess so. It really does kind of feel like this just kind of exists. So imagine how expensive it must be to hold your wedding here. I can't imagine it being very cheap to afford being able to have your wedding on a gosh dang moon. But then again, it's like no native residents here, really. I mean, maybe the Brutals are the ones in charge of this, which is kind of weird because this is definitely not the kind of elegant thing they would have. Oh wow, they have 8-bit Cat Mario and Cat Peach here. Pretty funny. Too bad they're just friends. Alright, we got all the regional coins. This probably is not how you're supposed to enter. They have normal gravity in here too. Apparently, they just have gravity manipulating stuff around here, and it's just quite simple. All right, well, let's break into this wedding. Everyone else was invited, apparently. Like, everyone else. Or, well, maybe they were kidnapped. Certainly seems like they were kidnapped. Okay, yeah, they were. It also kidnapped Pauline. I mean, like, I guess they just did that while we weren't looking. Also, that's just a lovely way to show your wedding is the bride trying to shove the ring away from you. It just has the built-in trapdoor. Maybe this was built by the Brutalists. Because I don't know what normal wedding venue would say, like, we're just going to have a trapdoor here. Crashing the wedding, Mario? That's tacky, even for you. Not as tacky as trying to force someone to be your bride. I'm sorry. Also, your outfit isn't halfway fancy enough for the occasion. Not that it matters, since you weren't invited. So now it's time for you to make like a bouquet and get thrown out. Get ready, Mario. You're never going to reach the point where you say, I do, and she responds, I do. She's going to say, I don't. Here's your happily ever after. Learn nothing from the last time. Gonna outrank Mario in this scenario. Hey, my bad. Just, I don't know, he didn't think a lot of this through. Oh, okay, so I need to be further back. Alright, fine, because otherwise he just grabs the hat back. Okay, okay, okay. And there we go. And now we just blew off all of his clothes. That is unfortunate. And messed up his hairdo, which is Oh, and now that priceless artifact is just gone. All right, I see how it is. All right, so now this area is falling apart. It's a wonder that the chapel above is still going to stand after we're done with this. If the ceiling is just that unstable, there shouldn't. Well, no, look, Liam, he's still wearing a shell, so not technically. Also, the collar is. Well, this is quite unstable. We'll just capture Bowser. I'm just really, but you gotta look at all that. And now we get to play as Bowser, which is nice. We just automatically get. Just make a run for it. Everything's falling apart. You wouldn't be able to guess it by looking at the surface. Really, if it's this unstable, you would imagine that there would be some kind of sinkhole up above. But there's just not. We're just causing more damage to the walls. It's fine. Not exactly doing the most optimal movement here. I know there's some skip you can do. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. But it just doesn't matter. We're just making things even more unstable for us here. Again, it's a wonder that the entire surface just hasn't collapsed. Especially when we have this big hole. And we're breaking down all these pillars. I'm just like completely oblivious to these rocks that split off. I don't know why. I just like, my brain is just not processing them at all. I'm really just doing badly. But we're almost done anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hopefully. I'm really lucky that this actually does anything of consequences. And instead of, you know, just leaving this all trapped and dying. Wow, thank goodness there's a power pole here. What we have done without. I guess you just don't question some things. I mean, I guess there is a really big sinkhole around the Moon Kingdom, isn't there? So I guess maybe that's why. Bowser still hasn't learned to give it up. The fact that she even rejects Mario here is just kind of crazy if you think about it. She just steals his ship and ditches him. Like, at the very least. Like, that's just extremely rude. And yeah, sure, Mario eventually able to make it back on, but like that's just so incredibly rude of Peach to do. Like, sure, she didn't need to like accept Mario's proposal, but like you didn't need to like pretty much ditch him on the moon. Like, that's just rude. You don't just take a man's airship like that. I'm sorry. But anyways, so that's base game done, which means we have the entire rest of the game to do, which could take quite a while. I don't know. I think I'm going to hold off on doing Mushroom Kingdom for now. And I'll just go through all the other kingdoms first and then work my way back. Something like that. Oh boy, there's still so much left to do in this game. And of course, Dark Side's not going to be too bad. Darker Side is definitely going to be rough. I'd like to think I could do it. No, I know I can do it because I've done it before, but oh boy. Well, okay, you say GG for the main game now for the rest of the day, but I still have like 50 minutes planned in my stream. We're gonna do some post game tonight. I mean, unless the credits happens to take 50 more minutes, which would be really unfortunate. But I'm pretty sure this game's credits aren't that long. There are games with credits that long, but this isn't one of them. So we'll just chill for a little bit, and then we'll get going back to Cap Kingdom, and just progress through each kingdom in order, and then yada yada yada. Well, okay, we are technically going to start at Moon Kingdom to deposit all of our moons, and then we're going to go back. It's going to be a bit rough finding all the various little post-game moons, that's for sure. But I'd like to think we can do it. Hitting all the outfits, though, it's going to be a bit rough, that's for sure. Oh, I'm not done yet, game.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
And yep, now the moon rocks are activating. Who knows why, but they just are. Good enough for me, it just needs more content. Now I can travel to the Mushroom Kingdom. Additional power moons are in stock at the shop. Music list has been added. Yeah, we're not really going to do anything here yet. We could, but I think it's probably best that we don't. Let's not skip ahead of things for now. So calm, so peaceful, like a trip to the Moon Kingdom was all a dream. A good thing he wasn't, because we saved our 2 dear friends. That nightmare is over. Hooray for us. I'd like to travel so much. I don't want our journey to end. I mean, there's still so much to do. So many hats you need to meet. But if we collect even more power moons, we will travel somewhere new. So our trip is far from over. One more hooray, I say. Stars, let's head out to Peach's castle. Well, I'd say, or we don't. But clearly it very much wants me to do something. So we're going to avoid kind of really doing anything. We're going to save it for later. Wow, Bowser's already taken over the Mushroom Kingdom. It's over, guys. I'm so sad to say that. It just is. Often news where my instant speech gone missing again. She packed her suitcase, happy as can be, and walked off. We can't find her anywhere. Where is she? Gee, I wonder. Well, that is going to be Future Us's problem. But I'm leaving. I forgot that now pretty much moons are universal. You don't need to deposit them in the kingdom you found them in. Certainly quite a bit convenient, but we're not doing that stuff quite yet. Now you can fly over to the dark side. I think that makes us real explorers now, as if everything else didn't. Alright, off to Cap Kingdom we go. Let's go clear everything up there. Don't get the traveling between kingdoms cutscene anymore. It's fine. Well, they're all out and about in their airships. Everything's back to normal. Take a look at that. If you had like a whole bunch of energy concentrated together, let's check it out. But first, we have some other business to deal with. Nice, so hey bro, you saved Princess Peach. I'm so proud of you. Now that get this, bro. I came with Nuki Cup Balloon World. Maybe at some point. I hope you don't need Nintendo Online for that, because if you do, that's kind of really unfortunate. Okay, just sloppy gameplay on my part, I guess. For whatever reason, my Switch got disconnected from the internet, and I just haven't set it back up again. So no Balloon World for now. It's fine. Hello, Peach. Oh, Mario, glad to see you're still traveling. TR and I have decided to take a trip around the world. It'll be nice to see all the places we visited before, but on our own terms. TR told me he just loves how the ships at home look like hats. Isn't the scenery here just breathtaking? The people here are so gracious. I was given a power moon, but you can take it. Wow, ungrateful? You're just giving away the moons you were given? And if it's true that dinosaurs enjoy basking in the sun, it'd be fun to ask one. Well, I don't know if you're gonna get the response you're looking for. I'm sorry. Yep, the flying taxi car. Is that the one that travels between all the kingdoms? Because it would sure explain how a simple taxi can do so much. Thanks for the free moon, I guess. I think probably would be a good idea to just break open the moon rock, gather the stuff from that, and then clean up along the way. People got stuff to say, though. In the Prime Moon, I'm not afraid of anything, not even Paragumas. Well, you know what, that kind of seems like we're doing a pretty bad thing. Alright, well, so this is obviously talking about Moon Kingdom. And it's talking in the hall, so, Like, I kind of forgot which. Because, like, I can identify a lot of these, but it's the guy next to the Steam Gardener. Yeah, well, that's really all we just need to know. I just need to make sure I remember that. Anyways, let's go steal someone's power moon. We're just breaking into his ship and taking it. Isn't that just lovely? This is just theft. Like, why? Why do we just steal it from him? Okay. Whatever, I guess. Right. Let's actually make our way over to the moon rock. Okay, well, let's find Cappy's treasure. Was it under this pile of wooden crates? Maybe the narrow pathway that dips into the fog? Which one is that? Down here? And then top of Glass's bridge? Is that the long bridge over here? We'll get to the moon rock eventually. It's just... Seems like the run. That's not Glass's bridge. Oh, that's Glass's bridge. Okay. I mean, I should take a moment to stop and actually read. I totally forgot about this moon being a thing. First went towards the moon. Okay. All right, there we go. That took a little longer than it should have. Can we, like, actually go after the, moon rock? Thank you. Just fly over there. I mean, really, if moon rocks are this powerful and have so much energy in them, like, there really should be a lot more people trying to conquer the moon, you know? Anyways, let's take a look and read this. Bonnet is a home of tradition, propriety, and hats. And of haberdash dreams. Was best catching tower is famous for the brim. Many creatures call it. Oh. This just thing like these wooden posts use the partition to staffers with again your way you can pound them down or but pulling them out is recommended. Then why have them? It just seems like, oh, they're like, imagine like having traffic cones, but like if they're blocking your way, you can just get rid of them and walk into the dangerous area. What is up with that? Let's see. The sometimes bridge. All right. Well, let's start grabbing our moons. I see that bird over there. Well, you know what? Fine, let's go catch it. All right, come back here. There we go. Did that one just, the bird just not exist until we break open the moon rock? Existential crisis right there, honestly. All right, and then we got one over here. Okay, well, there's a timer challenge, but we're gonna get the one over here first. Okay, it's just sitting there. Okay. Not even trying, man. Of course, there's... Yep, that's fixed now, so obviously it has a power moon for whatever reason. All right, maybe I didn't do that one the best I could have. All the way over here. Really? It's fine. Just gotta be smarter this time. What's to do all the ships sunken beneath the fog? I don't know. Use ships to reach him. All right, nice. There's still moons back here, so we'll go grab those. I don't know how much other stuff has been added. Obviously, we still gotta get the hint art, which will be easy enough. Okay, there's just a moon chilling over there. This rabbit wasn't here before, right? And I'm not just wasting my time. Oh, no. Okay, I thought there was a moon pipe around here, but I'm probably just not paying enough attention. Yeah, I'm just not paying enough attention. All right. Well, let's get ourselves another Paragoomba and let's go out to that moon that's just chilling. Just all the way out here. Alright, so, well, I guess there's another one in this hat over here, so we might as well go to that one. Sorry, it's a notes one. I had trouble doing that one orderly for some reason. So there is a moon pipe over here. I like that they added new sub areas with moon rocks. Definitely makes it fun, and of course just a little bit more effort than there's a moon here in this one random spot. Yeah, I don't know why Mario decided that this was the best time to just get rolling. Okay, flying off. This will probably take a few attempts. Just very naturally sloped ground for some reason. Well, I'm not going to go after those coins because there's a good chance I just lose them. Alright, well, I messed that up. It's fine. Definitely cool that they added new unique pipes for this too. But yeah, they don't really try with a lot of these moons, which is unfortunate. You know, it's got all the moon rock moves already. I should just... No, it's probably down at the bottom, right? No, and I guess it's up above. Okay, well, we can do that. Yeah, just say jump off a tower. It's a-okay. What are moon rocks making people do these days? It's crazy. Well, obviously we got a race. We're the roving racers. We rove the globe, racing every kingdom that we can get to. Want to race, bro? You'll get a prize if you win. Alright, well, this should be easy enough. Obviously, we're going to have to do twice, just because there's a golden free-runner Koopa. Just do a bunch of rolling, really. That's all I need to do. Some of these races are probably going to get pretty hard. But we're not there yet. You got a new racer? Will something... Okay, yep. One of the Koopas just gets Thanos and replaced by the golden one. I've already kind of messed this up a lot. That was actually worse than my previous time. Okay, I actually had quite a bit of leeway. He was really throwing there at the end. Well, good enough for me. So there's one all the way over there. Oh, I see it. Fly to the edge of the fog. Well, about that. I didn't exactly, fly there. Oops. Alright, well, that's all the moon rocks ones done. I know there's obviously hint art. Okay, it's just a hint art one, and we're done. Alright, so let's go grab our hint art, and then we can say we're done with Cap Kingdom. That was fast. And I'll take it. New products added to the shop. Well, I'm not buying quite yet. So Moon Kingdom. Go to the chapel. Only one moon rock here is glowing instead of all of them. We're still gonna wait to do stuff here proper. We're just going to go ahead and grab our hint art. Double check there's nothing left to Cap Kingdom, and then move on to Cascade. We'll grab that first. I see there's new moons added here, but obviously not doing that quite yet. Such an important moment, they just had to get it framed. There'd be a painting here, right? Well, there's not. Well, that is something I will keep in mind for later. What with cake and stew, I've overeaten my stomach hurts. Is there a doctor nearby? You know, I like a doctor at all. Well, we'll worry about that later. Well, we got another love problem. Well, they're not all lined up like they were in that hint art, which is unfortunate. I mean, maybe there's another spot where they're all hanging out, but... You know, they might actually just be chilling at the Odyssey, and I might just be really, really dumb. Yeah, I'm just really dumb. Hey, Captain Toad. You beat Bowser. I mean, you always do, but still, good job. Oh, and I haven't sucking off either. Found a power move for you. All right, I'll take that. I should probably talk to this guy just to get their thing moving along. Ah, this world. You got up here? We've gone a long, long way since the Sand Kingdom. Don't you love the stars? Here, take this. A gift for you. I had to meet this place, but how about, let's see. Yeah, a kingdom with the rarest mushrooms anywhere. Call that a challenge, friend? Do I have the place for you? Just gotta give the car a lot of gas first. Yeah, I wonder what kingdom they're possibly talking about. Hmm. All right, so just gotta double check in with Talkatoo that we really are done. Well, maybe I can just check from here. Yeah, yep, it does say I've gotten all the moons here, so I don't even need to bother going back. All right, off the Cascade then. Yeah, I know. Moon rock, garbage. Yeah, we'll get it. Figure it out. All right, let's just do this one real quick. We're just getting up there, which, I mean, like, it feels like it shouldn't be too bad, but I'm also just bad at the game, so. Well, that was kind of really scuffed, but if it works, it works. Other guys weren't even close. It's wild that they have that one of the racers only exists once the moon rock's been hit. Like, he's not real until he's created by the moon rock. Probably don't want to think too hard about that one. Yeah, I know you want to see a caveman. Well, that's kind of rude. Like, you assume I'm supposed to be a caveman? I mean, like, clearly that's what he wants. I could skip these, but I feel like watching them, so whatever. Oh, right, I need to read the brochure, because I kind of skipped on doing that earlier. And a waterfall is a natural treasure. Last holdout of history. Well, that landmark's kind of ruined. Stone spire standing near the Great Falls miraculously remained balanced upright in this position, presumably for eons. Of particular interest are the cubes of unknown material embedded in the stone. These cubes are the reason for the common theory that the spire somehow fell from the sky. While this theory is difficult to prove, it is equally hard to doubt when looking at this miraculous stone structure. We really kind of just wrecked that, huh? Many waffles of Cascade Kingdom, but the area known as Fossil Falls is a special one. There are few sites in nature as grand as millions of gallons of water pouring out every second out of the giant Triceratops skeleton. And okay. Ancient wall. Well, we kind of maybe destroyed that one too. In order, a cliff face, this structure carved out painstakingly over many long years by people known, broken many times, kind of suggests that something is buried inside. Visitors are encouraged to explore the mystery surrounding the Great Barrier if they dare. Well, I don't think you really want us to look into that because we wrecked the whole thing, but dinosaurs still live here. No one knows how Bonneton's style structure got buried here. Bonnetons travel often, so many they may have lived here in the past. It's a tough one landmark if you get lost, though. Well, we kind of removed that landmark too. We're really just removing everything good about Fossil Falls. Just really unfortunate for them. But that's just how it is. Okay, there's just... Okay. I'm just bad at the game. Don't mind me being just really bad at the game here. Now, I know there's a moon on the horn here. Thank you. Then we obviously have this one over here. We'll go do the free running one next, I think. Just like it makes logical sense. Except there is a moon pipe here, so we're just going to do that instead. This room. Like Typhus, but worse. Because Cappy can't do that on his own, and he has to be blown over there by the winds. It's like he doesn't have a mind of his own. Okay, I just slipped while turning around. All the bridges reset. That's not cool, game. But we'll survive. These Burbos won't. Well, that's good enough for me. All right. Let's keep looking. Well, I guess we should probably do the Koopa free running that I said I was going to do and then just kind of didn't. This guy was here before. Okay, no, he wasn't. All right, fine. We'll capture him. Or we'll... Yeah, we'll get that moon real quick. And then we'll do Koopa free running. I know I keep saying we will, and then I don't. Wasn't looking where I was going. It's fine. All right, now let's actually do our Koopa free running. Let's hope this goes well. It might not. Okay, that one was just really, really easy, not even close. Let's just see how long it takes for the Gold Koopa to show up. Really took a sweet time, honestly. Just can't even hope to compete. I'm sorry. Let's see, where are the binoculars? I know there's... Something we got a spot with might not be that guy. Yep, it's just the Sphinx all the way up there, flying about. That's how he gets to all the kingdoms, apparently. He just flies, because he's an airship himself. Or herself, I don't know which one it is. But, yeah. Thanks for the moon. Sphinx traveling to the waterfall. I think now we need to break the light pole because the T-Rex. Or well, we use the T-Rex to do that because that's now a thing there. Grab that moon. I don't think that's really going to be the best way to get around that. Okay. I need to stop bonking on stuff, honestly. Not listening to my own words, apparently. I was hoping to just do a wall jump there, but I guess not, game. It says there's a moon, like, right here. Don't mind me ground pounding your foot. It's really nothing. I wouldn't... Okay, they really did not like that. Can we get the T-Rex back? Because I kind of need them for something else. There we go. Make our way across here. Cause a little bit of property damage. Destroy even more landmarks that Fossil Falls has. Or rather, had. Another moon pipe over here. A few odds, a few other stuff here and there. Okay, what's this sub area? Another 3D printed sub area, not really surprising. We're not missing something over there. Okay, yeah, I see the spot over here. Grab that secret moon. Once again, I will say that I do really like the 3D printed vibe. At least that's what I get from of a lot of the secret areas. It just gives it its unique feel, and it just look really nice, even though it's really simple, basic building block. Looks nicer than what Sunshine had, for example. Even though, like, fundamentally, it's not really that different. Alright, just go in the pipe. I thought you could just ground pound to go into the pipe faster, but I guess I'm just bad at the game. Now, I know Peach is around here, because... She mentioned wanting to go visit dinosaurs. There's like, she should be out here. Alright, come on, Cappy. Don't get me killed by missing. You're clearly capable of doing some things on your own, so don't fail me now. All right. I see how it is, Cap. He just get me killed. It's okay. It's okay. It's not, but it's okay. All right. Well, there's some up here. Well, there's one down there. Now that I look, Peach is over here. Be careful you don't get so transferred to the waterfall that you fall. Used to come here a lot to play when I was little. Power Moon fell over the waterfall, but don't worry, it seems fine. The Bonders really love just going to the Cascade Kingdom, huh? Kind of thinking I'd like to see those big ruins in the desert again. It would be interesting to see more of Cascade Kingdom, because I like to imagine that there's more to it than just this fossil area. I mean, like, granted, you see all this stuff around us, but yeah, a bit more Cascade Kingdom would be cool to see at some point. That wasn't there before, right? That's surely one of the moon rock things. I genuinely can't remember. Okay, yes, it is one of the moon rock things. I'm not completely stupid. Okay. That just leaves one more around here somewhere. And obviously there's still going to be I need to be a caveman. So it says there's one right there. What does that mean? I mean, I guess it could be just break another light pole. Or not. It's kind of funny that the thing on the wire just comes down fine. Maybe we got a break thing behind that was behind it. Yep, okay. It really was just that simple. Just breaking more parts of history, because, like, who cares, really? Alright, let's go in the Odyssey, change it to the caveman outfit. And grab what's hopefully the last moon here. And then I think we should be good. But there's also a good chance there's just some hint on I'm missing. Hey man, I'm such a fan of your work. I'd like you to have this. Well, it wasn't me who did all that caveman stuff. Whatever, I guess. One day you'll take up cavemaning. Okay. Well, anyways. Looks like that means we're done with Cascade Kingdom. So, okay, yeah, given the point we are in the stream, it probably would be a little silly to go and just head to Sand Kingdom now. So we are going to go change our outfit real quick, and then probably end it there. Well, okay, I meant I should have meant to I changed more than just that. There we go. All right, yeah. So that's a good place to end the stream for this time. Obviously, going to be picking this back up on Tuesday. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you all next time.